Good typeside peeps! How we all doing? Streaming scene. Mic is on, I think, I hope. I didn't actually check that source before I started. Hello! Hand dance weirdness. Woohoo! Hi! I see... Who do I see? I see the Dale. I see the Beta. I see the Blues. I see that geek pain in the butt who keeps showing up. Gosh dang. There were floofy emotes. There were floofy emotes. Now I want floofy emotes. I should totally have tan cat and black cat emotes. Clearly that lazy so-and-so cracky geek needs to get partnered so she can have more emotes. I have no idea what message is something, I don't know. What? Yay! Yes. I hear a kiddo. Woo! Okay. Microphone is working! Yay! Well, it's less about the headset works. I know the headset works, but like Slobs likes to change my audio sources just randomly. So it could be that the headset's working and Slobs is just like, nah. No voice for you. Real pictures of the kitty's face. Oh no, I did get arts. I get arts. Hey Candy, how you doing? That'd be good, because then they could be immortalized in emote form. I mean, they're kind of already immortalized over on Geekside. In the scenes and stuff. But yeah. Anyway. I think my camera is just slightly off where it's meant to be. Is it there? There we go, that's the spot. This is what happens when I don't have an X. I don't have an X on my thing. I need an X. Actually, I need to redo this contact paper because it's all gone disgusting. This is contact paper. Have I ever mentioned that? I've got a tile. It's a wall tile. And this is just contact paper on the top of it. Maybe I should try a different pattern on the next one. Just for funsies. Actually, that's the thing I'm going to do because I need to get my butt into gear and start actually selling some of these things that I make, or at least like offering them. See if anybody wants them. And I need to take nice pictures. And so I think I might do, because I actually bought a box of these tiles. Because they weren't available individually. Although the box was not expensive. I think there was 8. 6 or 8, something like that, in the box. And I bought a box. And I've cracked 2 of them. I know I cracked at least 1. I had one. I was dumb. I was doing clay. I was working on polymer clay. And I forgot what I was doing. But for whatever reason I was pushing down. I don't know whether I was like using a cutter or I had like a embossing folder or something, texture thingy, and I've pushed down and basically it's just, the tile has just snapped where I was pushing down. So that was me being dumb. Maybe it was only the one. Anyway. So there was that tile, there's this tile, there's one over there that Tancat likes to sleep on because it's nice and cool under his butt. You like that? And then I've got the rest of the box. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of those, put contact paper on them, and then that can be like the backdrop for the pictures. Because, you know, that's what people are there for in the listing. They're not there for the cards, they're there for the fake marble. Yeah. I don't know. I'm waffling. Hi, Darrell! No hand dance for you. Go back to your stream. Go back to your stream. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday, yesterday, I had 2 texts in the morning saying that I had packages coming, and then after Geek Stream, I went to the post office. And I was fairly certain, because I checked the tracking, and they had a bit in there that said they went through Sydney Airport. Which led me to believe that they were the 2 parcels that were coming from the US. And so I go in and I was like excited, and the post office ladies are like, you know, oh, do you know what I'm getting? I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one that's coming from the US. I wasn't expecting them yet. You know. And she looked at the label and she said, no, they're from New South Wales. And I'm like, oh, okay. Turns out they got like relabeled when they came through Sydney Airport. Because the original labels were from the US. And then they got relabeled under Australia Post. So they were the ones from the US. Yay! Exciting. And so I got them home and I opened them up and I looked at the pile of stuff that I'd had, you know, achieved, and I was like, wow, that was a lot of money for not a lot of stuff. But anyway. But I want to show you guys the stuff I got. Because it's nice stuff. It is nice stuff. So, you always waffle like a house. Wait, houses what? What? Houses do waffle it? No? What? It says, I have to be here. Yes. Yes, you took us. Not really. But, yes. No, you're streaming and you're hanging out with peeps. You need to hang out with the peeps that you're doing streaming with. So this piece was a freebie. I would not voluntarily buy pink paper. But it's nice. I guess. No. Okay, so there we go. Oh, actually, I'll show you the first thing. This was the single most expensive thing that I bought in the whole thing in the across the two orders. This was the single most expensive thing that I bought. Oh my goodness! It's literally all it is double-sided tape, but it's 6 inches wide, so it can cover everything. It's massive, and apparently it's 81 feet. I think it said 80 feet, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't work in feet. So yeah, that's, and then there was, and so there was that, and then there was the second most expensive thing that I bought. Same thing again, but 4 inches. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. But still so much cheaper than I could get it here. This is the thing. Like, there was the order price, and then taxes, and then... Oh, that was a host. Oh, there were hosts earlier. I forgot to say thank you. Thank you for the hosts. Hang on, wait. I'll scroll back up. Who hosted me before? I know Geek did. Don't know why. Dale and beat up with the hosts. And K-Big with the host. Thank you. Yes. So there was the item price, and then taxes, and then shipping. The shipping hurt. Not gonna lie. But, yes, even with all of that, it was still cheaper to buy it from them than it was to get it here. I don't, like, what the fuck? Anyway, that's the thing. Speaking of adhesives, I also got that, which is just a roll of tape runner. Because I don't use that, but maybe it'll be helpful, I don't know. And then, oh, hang on. Okay, so there's two different sorts. I need to open this packet. That's the one where if one of their locations is actually closing, is in need of FEMA disaster relief. Oh lordy. Stay safe everybody, please. Okay, so we have that one. Oops. We have. Oops. Why is my table damp? We have that one, and we have that one. This one's clear. Not that you can tell at the top of the packet, but yeah, this one's clear, and this one's white. And they're toner sheets, so they're basically a very similar thing to what you would get if you printed with a laser printer. It uses toner, and the idea is that you use this stuff with it, which I already have a bunch of this. I had some anyway And then Bootylicious also sent me some when she sent me the foiling machine. But I saw these patterns and I was like, I need them in my life. So I've got Shattered Glass Rainbow. Don't know how well we can like see that up in there, rainbow. And then just a holographic one as well. Very nice. So that you use those with the toner. So that will go on there at some point. And you need to run them through the laminator. They're heat activated. So that's a thing. And then okay, so a thing that I tried to do. So you guys know like my die cutting machine. So I have the die cutting machine and it has the plates. Normally it would have a pair of plates. You'd have two of those and put things in between and use it with dies to cut things out, right? And another upgrade that I did, not to do with all of this, but another upgrade that I did is I got this, which is a magnetic plate. So this is not the standard plate that comes with the machine, this is a magnetic one. And it holds the dies down so you don't have to use tape and stuff. I've only tried it the once, I haven't actually done a lot of die cutting recently, but it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, I'd follow scrapbook.com on YouTube, and they put out a video saying that magic mats were back in stock. And I was like, you know, magic mat, what the fuck? And basically, instead of using, they've got a thing where instead of using two plates, two of those, for your die cutting, you use one of those and a cutting mat. And I was like, I'm a quilter. I have cutting mats, and some of them are quite old and scungy, and are not really that ideal for cutting fabric anymore. So fuck it, let's sacrifice one for science, and see if it works. So this one was twice this big, so I've basically taken about a quarter of it. And do you know how hard it is to cut through a self-healing cutting mat? It's a bit of a challenge, but I got there. Because I looked at it and I was like, this should work, the thickness of this should work. And so I tried it, and it works. But like I said, this mat is pretty scungy and it's got like things in it, and you know, like that side's all gouged and stuff, so it, like as proof of concept, like it works. If I had a new one that was cheap and was willing to cut up, I would probably have done that. But I don't. I actually haven't quilted a lot in the past 5 years. Or 4 years. And so all of my cutting mats are like old and either like, you know, got gouges at them like this one does, or they're warped. And you can sort of get the warps out of cutting mats, but not really. It's not ideal. But yeah, I don't have any recent cutting mats. So I thought, while I'm doing this order from this website, I'll get one of theirs, because they were on sale half price. And I was like, you know what? I'll get one. So that's called it's called a magic mat, and it's basically a self-healing cutting mat. It's the same thing. It's the same, you know, you can even see there it's the similar like layers. At least I managed to cut it to roughly the right size. That's pretty good. But yeah, the idea is that this being a self-healing cutting mat, that it doesn't get all, you know, like you can clearly see on this plate here how much my dies have like scratched up the surface there, because originally this was just a clear piece of acrylic, but now it's all like scuffed up and cut into. But the idea is that you use that and that together, and you know, don't scuff up your plates. You scuff up the mat instead, which lasts longer. So yes, that'll be an interesting thing to try. And I'll use this until it dies, and then I'll just go back to the one that I made, you know. I probably wouldn't buy another one of these. I was just like, I wonder how it compares to, you know, because this was on sale for 10 USD. But you can get cheap, you know, for a small cutting mat, you can get them cheaply. So I think in future I just get a regular cutting mat rather than specifically shelling out for one of these. But yeah, I was doing the order anyway, and I thought might as well try it. Heels, is that why they're a bit more costly? Yes. One of those white magic erase sponges get it cleaner. No, because it's actually like cut in. It's not a surface thing. It's not like dirty or whatever. It's actually the die cuts have actually like cut into the acrylic, so you can't get them back out. So sponges are magic for yeah. I actually have some of those. Because it's just melamine foam. If you're someone that uses magic erasers a lot, magic sponges, whatever you call them, they're just melamine. Like literally, that's what it's called, melamine foam. So if you use them a lot, get onto like eBay or Amazon maybe. I don't know about Amazon, but like because I usually buy from AliExpress, and just buy like. You can get 50 pieces of them for $10 free shipping, you know, like, or whatever the numbers are, like, it's cheap as. Don't get the branded shit, it's the same stuff. Speaking of AliExpress, actually, where'd that die go? Hang on, we'll finish doing the order thing first. I have stamps! I've heavily resisted buying branded stamps, because they're expensive, but, some of these sayings I couldn't resist. This one is just like pretty. Because it's all like inspiring and nice and stuff. And I'm like, yes. And it gives you options. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get that one. And then I saw this one. This is called Best Friends Forever set. And so, and it's just yeah. It's sassy. Hi Rita! How you doing? Got sassy stat. This isn't even from the sassy set. You know, there's actually the next one's actually from the, but this has got things like you are a fancy cupcake in a world of bran muffins. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend, but it helps. You get off-brand rounds if you for Dollar Tree. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we don't have that here. Dollar Tree, I mean. Used to have Red Dot, but I don't even know if they're around anymore. Best friends don't judge each other, they judge other people together. And then there's the sassy one. This one, sassiness. How are you doing today, Rena? Are you good? And then that's got such gems as best friends know you're a little crazy, but are still willing to be seen in public with you. I pretty much bought it for this one here. This one down at the bottom here. Which says, our friendship is built on a solid foundation of sarcasm and shenanigans. I'm going to send that to basically everybody I know. I needed that stamp in my life. The rest of them are a bonus. Thank goodness we haven't hit that age where we know better yet. But yes, so that was one order, all of those. I did 2 separate orders, which kind of worked out with the shipping because it was just the way it like worked out. But it also allowed me to use extra coupons, so that was nice. More discounts. Discounts good. Sounds terrible. You said it first. I'm good putting off working on writing my vows, to be honest. Well, it's okay. You've got time. No rush or anything, but you've got time. And then, just while I'm thinking about it, this showed up this morning. Actually, I had a text this morning from Australia Post saying it was, you got an item coming today, and I'm thinking, no, I don't. I have, as it stands right now, I have 2 outstanding orders. And they're both eBay orders. And one of them I know for sure isn't coming through Australia Post. So I'm like, well, it's not the other one because that one's not tracked. So what the fuck is, you know. And then I thought the only other order I have outstanding, because I'd written a list for myself of my outstanding orders. And as at this morning I had 3. And so I checked the one other, which was my last AliExpress. I don't have any outstanding AliExpress orders. For the first time in... Yep. Yeah, that's it's been a while. Yes, I don't have any outstanding AliExpress orders. But yeah, apparently this ended up with tracking somehow, I don't know. But yeah, this is a die, and it goes with a particular couple of stamp sets that I have, which I didn't twig when I bought the stamps, otherwise I would have bought them together. No, it's okay, Black Cat. If you want to eat biscuits, you go for it. Where's my stamp box? Oh, under there. Why did I put it on that side? That was silly. Oh well. Let me show you these stamps if I can find one. I have so many sentiments. Oh, there they are. Sweet. I really need to look at... No, I don't. No. Don't buy anything else. Don't buy anything else. I could really use some more background stamps, though. I've got dozens. I've got dozens of friggin' sentiment stamps and not a lot of background ones. But anyway. Oh no, is this the right one? Oh, it is. Okay, good. It was facing the wrong way. That's why. We have so much already done. Venue, dress, his rings, catering, a lot more to do, but I'm excited. Sweet! It's all happening! Yes! Okay, so this is the stamps. I actually have a couple of different sets of these. That one and that one. 3 different sets of these stamps. And the idea is that you stamp the whole lot of them, either stamp them or emboss them or whatever, and then you cut them all together at once with the die, and it cuts out all the little strips. Like I said, if I had twigged, because I got these stamps, and like I showed you, I got 3 of them, 3 of these sets. I got these ages ago, and I think I got them because the seller I was buying from sold like a bunch of different stamps, and so I just, you know, bought a bunch of different stamps off them. And I was like, oh, they're a good mix of sentiments. That'll be handy. And it wasn't until I saw... Oh, shit. I think it was Natasha Foote, actually. I think she might have shown it. Because that style of thing is actually... like, these are a knockoff. The ones that she was showing was from, I want to say scrapbook.com? Could be wrong, though. But yeah, anyway, they do a similar thing. And she showed that, like, she had these stamps, this style of stamp, and she showed the die, and I'm like, oh shit, it comes with a die. And so I ordered that, and it's only just arrived literally this morning. Because I rechecked the tracking, because like I said, I bought a, no. I had a text message this morning saying I had an item coming, and I checked it again at lunchtime and it said, oh, it's been delivered. And I'm thinking, what? Haven't had anyone knock on my door, and like I don't need to go to the post office. What the fuck? So I went and checked the mail, and it was just in the, you know, being thin, they could put it in the mailbox. So I'm like, oh, cool. So anyway, that got a bit long-winded, but yeah, that's the point of that die, is to go with those stamps. And my thinking... because I wasn't going to bother getting the die, but then I thought, because remember how we were talking about that, like, I like to try lots of different techniques and try different, you know, styles of doing things. And somebody was saying about leaving them without sentiments. Because apparently I have it in my head that it needs sentiments. When it sort of doesn't really always. But then we were talking about that you could give sentiments to the person and they could pick. Or something to that effect. So I forget the exact conversation, whatever. But yeah, that's basically my thinking there, is that if I have a little set of cards that don't have sentiments, I could just like stamp a whole bunch, cut them, and just add them in with the packet of cards, and the people can pick them themselves. So, yay! I don't know, something like that. Yes, what's happening over there? Oh, thank you, Rena. Yep, cool beans. I will does. Am I like sending it to you, like to you and Tom, or to, like, what am I trying to say? Quirky, use your fucking words. So, yeah, what am I trying to say? Do I, like, write in it and congratulate you and shit? Or are you sending it on to someone else? And thus I should leave it blank. Hey, Opal! How you doing? Oh. Ooh. Don't mind me. Ah. How is you doing, Opal? Love first minute. Okie dokie, cool, alright. That's what I wanted to know. I wasn't sure if you were like, if you wanted the card to like send to someone else or whatever, but if it's for you guys, then totally I'll be writing something in it. Hell yeah. Hey, Giddy! How you doing? How's exciting news? What's the exciting news? Hang on, I need to take a breath. Hold that thought. There's Jangles! Somebody's coming after my villagers! Oh snap! It's DJ Boatbreaker! Good times, though, DJ. How you doing, mate? How was your stream? What were you working on today? Oh, hang on. Chat's moving. We like news? We do like news, especially when it's exciting news. Hiyo! How you doing, DJ? How'd your stream go? What a... Yes! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Go, Opal! Go, Opal! Wait! I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Yes, pleased to be going follow DJ. She's cool. Holy moly, congrats! Pretty good. I faced the Mechanist as the Silver Shroud in Fallout 4 and put end to the robotic raid of terror. Get wrecked, Mechanist! Get wrecked! You took on the DJ in the DJ one. Wow. As soon as we get found out, the stream will sweet! Quick, everybody go follow Opal. Put that away, put that away. I should put those together in a bag, I'll do that later. And by that I mean I'll forget later. Go me. But yes, that's awesome sauce! Squee! House hype! You can paint the walls. You can paint the walls. Isn't that stupid that that's like the thing that my brain goes to when it comes to... It's not like you can do renos or you can like put in the appliances or like You know, my brain just goes to like, you're in the place, you can paint the walls. Don't feel bad, but hype! Oh, hell no, that's, you know. I know you guys are pretty, you know, responsible about it. That's an appropriate hyped emote throw at face response. Is good. How many spare rooms does it have for cracking is corrupting? However many there is, it's not enough. There will be a dedicated craft room. I'm so envious. Oh, so envious. That's awesome sauce though. Yay! That's squee. One day that will be me. I am determined. But for now, I am glad that it is you. Shove that in there, because plastic bags are good. Right. Remember when I was streaming the other day, and I was like, I was doing the inks, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to have the other colours. The colours that I'm missing that I'm waiting on. They're here. Paints from Spanner Pokes. Oh no. Cat table, that sounds amazing! It's amazing. It's awesome sauces. But yes, we have the blues, we have the yellows, and we have the other red. So now we should hopefully have more or less full rainbow. Although I'm a bit lacking in purple, which makes me sad, so I think I might have to... I don't know if they've got any more purples though. Because I've already got... Also, I need to label these. I need to get my label maker out and label them. Where's the purple? There's the purple. That's the purple. And then there's also a... The only other one in the range is this one, the triple berry. But it's very pink. It's not purple at all, so I'll have to... Might see if there's any other shades of purple, but I don't think there was. This is the thing. I think that's all there is. So... I don't have the full... This is not all of the colours. But it's a pretty solid chunk of them, so... We'll be so nice and... Ooh, inks! More paint slash dye! Yay! Need a royal pearl. I totally need a royal pearl. Yes! I am with you on that one. More blurple! And then final packet. Oh no, not quite final. There's another bag. But more plastic. My favourite. So then we have... I wasn't going to get this now because obviously it's the wrong time of year, but like, given how expensive it is to buy from that website, I was just like, it's on sale. It didn't increase the shipping any, because it was always like flat rate-ish, like you buy up to a certain amount, it costs this much, and you get more, and then it costs this much. So I was already in like that category, and so I have a Christmas one, because yeah, I have an awful lot of Christmas shit for someone that like I fucking love Christmas, but I don't like. Because I have no IRL friends, and my family, we just do, like, my immediate family, because the extended family is fucking awful. Like, my actual, like, real-life Christmas celebrations are quite small. So I don't know why I'm so, like, thing on Christmas when it comes to cards, but, like, I just have so much Christmas stuff. But anyway. Fuck it, I don't need to justify to anybody. Lovely colours, royal purple, forest green, royal, etc. Sounds great. I do love I particularly like vibrant, if they're vibrant. If they're dark, it's kind of, but yeah. Purple. Hey, some of mine are in there. Oh, the purple. Christmas colours are also, that's true. And there's a lot of, you don't have to do because you've got like the whole like, you know, red, white, green, gold and silver, but it's particularly in the last 10 years-ish, maybe less. Using blues and purples has become acceptable as well. So that gives you, you know, a little bit more room to do things. But yeah, anyway, so sassy Christmas. Because what goes better together than Christmas and sarcasm? I think I might make one for my mum, or like my parents, and I'm gonna use this one here that says, "Let's celebrate Christmas. Cookies are mandatory. Relatives are optional." Because that's so true for our family. Because it's like, nah, they can all fuck off. But yes, looking forward to the holiday parties we skip together. That would have been good for an ex-co-worker of mine, because we totally bailed on one of the Christmas parties one year. I hope you like the present you told me to buy for you. That feels like the kind of one that would go inside the card rather than on the front of it, but yeah. Nah, had to go for it. Had to go for it. Way too my style to not go for it. Advent colours are purple and white. Oh, nice. Blue and silver for Christmas is very icy. Yeah, see, and like, I really like blue and white and blue and silver. And like, I have a lot of stamps that are snowflakes. And in my head, that's like a Christmas thing. You know, White Christmas and all that. But it's fucking weird because I'm Australian and we don't have that. We have summer Christmas. Christmas here is to barbecue on the fucking beach. You know, we don't have snow. Like, even in winter we don't have snow. Why am I so, like, on the brain of, like, snowflakes and blue and Christmas? Maybe it's one of those, like, want what don't have, you know what I mean? But, yes. And then I have that, which is just a nice stamp that I saw. Because, like I said, I kind of need a few more background stamps. And this one was on special, so I was like, yoink! But, yeah. Pretty. It's called... what is it called? I thought the pattern had a name, but I guess not. I think it did on the website. I feel like I feel like it was called something like Whimsy Flowers or something. Like it was just, yeah. Can't remember, but yeah, anyway. And then I bought something that I don't really need yet. I'll need them one day, particularly with the combination of the magic mat. Beach Santa, yes. Ooh, gradient. Yeah, the stamp it's got a gradient on the print. It's quite nice. Anyway, vacated Montana or Colorado that have snows. I want to see snow one day. I do. I want to see it. Having experienced snow this year is not something to wish for. Yeah, I know. I say this, and you know, a lot of my American friends are like, "No, you don't want snow, dickhead." And like, yeah, I get where you're coming from because you guys have to deal with it like all the time. Like, I'm sure if I had to deal with it all the time, I'd be just as pissed. But like, I've never seen it in real life. You know, I've never made a snow angel. I've never built a snowman. You know, I've never thrown a snowball. So, you know, I guess for me it's still like a novelty. Whereas all the people who have to deal with it day in, day out is like, oh, this shit can fuck off. To put it, yeah. Didn't get enough snow this year, it's be a bad summer. Oh no. I don't have to deal with much of it. There you go. Snow vacation, not a snow life. Exactly. Yes. I just want to try it once. But yes. Okay, so I can go in the stamp box. So, as I showed before, that's my cutting plate. When you buy the machine, you get a pair of these plates in the box, and then at some point I also bought another pair when I was doing a craft order. So, because I've got one that's like completely warped. I don't even know what I did with it. I was going to show it. But it is not where I thought I left it. So I don't know now. So I've got one like that looks like this, but it's really warped. Like this one's still pretty flat, all things considered. I think I'm showing that accurately. But yeah, this is still pretty flat. The other one's warped to fuck. Like it doesn't work anymore because it's so warped. And then I've got one that's like mildly scratched up, and then I've got one that's still like new. So technically I didn't need to buy more plates. But they had them in purple and glittery, and I couldn't resist. I'm weak. I'm weak. And hopefully these won't get all scratched to fuck because it's, you know, I'll be using the magic mat, so these ones will last a lot longer. But yes, so that was a thing that I bought that I didn't technically need, but they had them. I need to get my lights on. I don't actually have the other one here yet. But it's 2 PM and the sun's fucking off. It's been here like 3 times in 21 years, that's worse. When you're not prepared for it, yeah, for sure. My cousin came over from Israel, was just fascinated by snow. I imagine that's what I'd be like, yeah. I'd go outside and just be like amazed at this like magical, there's like, oh my god, it's falling from the sky. And I'd probably underestimate it too. I'd probably go outside like in insufficient clothing and wonder why I'm so cold. Closest thing to a toboggan we've ever done is either a water slide or a car bonnet down a sand dune. Oh, you've done that too. Awesome. Is that an Aussie thing? Do we feel like that's an Aussie thing to take a car bonnet down a sand dune? That feels like an Aussie thing. It feels like a demonstration of climate change. Oh no. Ice and freezer cut. Yeah. Oh, hey, Backbook! Sorry, why didn't I twig that was you? Hi! Weeks of snow, children. Yeah. A few scattered days of snow per year. Oh, snap. Oh, it likes very pretty. I get 4, 5, 6, 8, and temps in the -20s. Yeah, fuck that. See, I don't want to live with that. But, like, just once. Snow here once this year, and so that makes twice in 4 years that have snowed. There are a few places here that get snow. The Blue Mountains, namely. But yeah, snow in Australia is not really a thing. If you had sand dunes, we would do car bonnet down sand dune. I don't even know where we got the car bonnet. I know Dad had something to do with it. Because you got 3 feet in 4 hours, that was like, oh snap. How do you even... Oh my god. I'm just kind of visualizing it. It's like there. How do you even like operate in that? You know? Too tall. Yeah, let's see whether politics. Oh, that's a... Yeah. That was a term I'd remember hearing about and not fully understanding. Because I hadn't really, like, heard of them before. Shovel... Oh, God. See, this is why I want a snow vacation and not a snow life. Somebody else can use the shovels. Lucky last thing that I nearly forgot to mention. The scrapbook.com ones are called Pops of Colour, but they're generally known as this one, which is Nouveau Drops. And basically, they just do little dots. Scrap paper. What have I got? Have I got one with colour on? No, no I don't. Okay. Let's just use a coloured piece. There we go. We'll use that. Yeah. I've heard of the thing where you have to scrape your car windscreen to get like ice off and stuff. I just can't imagine that. I don't know if I put wood planks under the back tyres, went spinning in an empty parking lot. Whee! Do a doughy! But yeah, these basically just do little dots. Well, I suppose little blobs. And it's just intended as a little, like, accent. The first one was the white. This one's silver, I think. No, it's not. It's pearl satin. This one's the silver. Kind of. What is this called? Silver moon dust. Yeah, righto. Carry on Nouveau drops, be pretentious. And then this one's clear. So you can like, it's a touch cloudy now, but when it dries it goes clear. And then you can see through it to the background. So yeah. Yay, blobs! But yeah, they're supposed to just give a little sort of accent on things. So yeah. I do actually have a bottle of that, but it's like green. One of the websites I buy from had it on clearance for like $1 and I was like, oh, I'll try it. So yeah. Yay stuff! I might put that to the side actually and let it dry and just see what they look like when they're dry. I'll put it there and hopefully remember that it's there and not put anything on it. We'll see. So yay, kind of pseudo unboxing thing. Woo! It was scary but tremendously fun. You see my grocery store rules card, got me a scraper. Everybody using their old Blockbuster cards. Great thing had happened, I was 16, 17 and it snowed and the roads were so packed it was like driving in tracks with ice on the bottom. Oh fuck that! Nope. Nope, you couldn't drive, you couldn't pay me to drive in snow. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Not happening. Okay, so I was actually doing a little bit of crafting last night. Kind of. Kind of, sort of, kind of, a bit. Oopsie days, what's going on there? It's stuck. I just put a show on the TV and was just messing about with stuff and things. And yeah, so for those that remember these, the watercolor paper. I'm in Alabama, so it's very thin ice on the windshield. Ah. How did it, what happens with the wipers? Do they get fucked up with all the ice? Oh, that reminds me, I need to put more wiper fluid in my car. It's empty. So yeah, so I've taken a heart out of the watercolor pieces and I ended up using the hearts over here. Two of them one way and one of them the other way, just to, you know, trigger everybody. Got some cute little hearts. And then I'm just going to use the border and have the border on the, oops, on the card, and then I'm going to stamp something in there. I'm not sure what I'm going to stamp in there yet, but I will stamp something. I don't know whether I'm going to just stamp it or whether I'm going to emboss it. I think it'd look really nice to be embossed, because this surface is embossed, so I think that'd like match nicely. They freeze to the window, you have to unset. Oh, Jesus. Most people stand their wipers up later to change the blades for the freeze leaks here. Ah, good idea. That makes sense. See, these are things that I just don't like. I don't think of because I've literally never had to deal with snow. You Close enough to the part that we get the really hard winters. Oh gosh. Stay toasty! Please and thank yous. Okay, so I'm gonna get, now that I got my stamp box out anyway. Also, that doesn't belong in there. What are you doing, Quirky? What are you doing? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna get a bag for the fancy like set of the ones with the die so that I don't get them lost. Because I just know what's going to happen. I'm going to have the stamps and I'm going to lose the die and then I'm going to be like, well fuck, what do I do now? Cut them up by hand? What? Change the wiper blades in the spring. I mean, isn't that just good practice anyway? Change them kind of semi-regularly. At least that's what Papa Quirky told me when I told him that they needed replacing, and I'm like, and he goes, when did you replace them last? And I'm like, yep. I've had the car for... Oh shit, it's, oh wait, no, it'll be 10 years next year. Or is it? Wait, no, hang on. No, I think it was the start of 2011. Oh shit, I've had that car for 10 years. Bloody hell. Where'd that time go? Fuck. Need to change my spinning the pole no matter how much fluid I use. Part of the dewinterizing, yeah. Plus it's just good upkeep for your windscreen as well. Because if you have fucked blades and you're using fucked up blades and you end up scratching your windscreen, which, you know, it's far cheaper just to change the blades than to change an entire windscreen. Unless you got, you know, car insurance that'll cover that. Okay, I need a sentiment. What are we gonna use? No, we don't want Christmas. That one looks like it's got love things in it. I don't think I'd be able to use that UR stamp set because I think it's too big. Yeah. Ooh, there's some nice... Oh, that might be too big though. That one's got coordinating dies in it though. I've got one with hearts! Oh, that could be perfect. I really need to, because my dies, I've sorted my dies. I got just like resealable bags and just, you know, divvied them up into like Christmas and animals and sentiments and frames and just, you know, I've sorted them kind of by category. I need to do that with my stamps because right now they're just in the box in a dirty grey pile. I have one side is sentiments and the other side is like prints, but apart from that, no organisation at all. I think it was so much use of, yeah. At the very least, like if you're only changing once a year, like pick, like either do it pre-winter or post-winter. I usually do it post-winter because that's when they've had the most use. I was a favourite meal glass met before the cricket creative getter. Hi Sage! How you doing? Can't drive anymore, so car stuff is because this thing now. Which is funny because when we first got married I had to show him where to put oil in the car. Oh dear. My very first car, tiny little hatchback it was, and there's some things that like people take for granted that they know about cars, and so they don't tell you these things. And so apparently nobody told me how to turn the high beams on and off, and so when I, started going out driving on my own, apparently the car I had, it had been like either it had been intentionally or unintentionally had the high beams put on. And I'm just like, I'm turning the thing, lights on, lights off, kind of, and I'm like, where's the setting for like normal lights? Because you've got like off, and then you've got like the, just the little, little lights, and then you've got like actually on. But of course the thing to make it go high beam and low beam is to move it back and forth, but nobody had told me that part. And so I'm just like, oh shit, I must have a car that doesn't have regular beams. I must just only have high beams. And so I spent the first probably 6 months driving that car with high beams on. Like only high beams on. And I forget how it came about. I think Dad must have gotten in the car for something. And yeah. And had put it back in low beam, and I'm like, how'd you do that? That's when he showed me, and I'm like, oh yeah. That's through the skin of yarn. I'm so excited to have like 3 more skins in it. Yay, progress! Running lights, that's the one. Yeah. Read through the useful parts of the car manual when I get a new one. Yeah, see, this one was nearly as old as me, so it didn't come with a manual. Night, please. Have good sleepses. Yeah, it was a early 90s model of car that had been owned by some old grandma and kept in her carport and, cleaned meticulously and everything else. And then I drove it for about, when would that have been? 4 years? And I drove it into the ground. Because in that period of my life, I was incredibly broke. And so taking it in for a service was not really a priority, right up until it ran out of oil and the engine seized up. Yeah. Off of eBay or somewhere. So, well, yes, I know that now. But me at 17 didn't know that. Drive an 09 Honda Fit to zone outside the Honda Jet. Oh yeah, nice. See, my car that I've got now, like I went from, like that first car was a Festiva. I had a little, it was a 91 or 92 Festiva hatchback little, thing. So very like not modern, It had wind-up windows. It didn't have power steering. Didn't have power steering. And so when there was another car in between that one and my current one, but that didn't last very long because it was not roadworthy when I bought it. So that car didn't last very long. But yeah, the car I've got now is like quite a lot newer, and so like has modern features. And one of them was that because it's a manual, it's a 5 gear, and it's got like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the reverse is like to the left of first. And it turns out there's a button on the back of the shift, and you have to push that button in order for like to be able to engage to get it in reverse. I didn't know that was a thing that existed. I'd gone from a 91 Ford Festiva that didn't have power steering, Fuck, it had a cassette player. I had an aftermarket stereo put in it. And so I've, bought this car from a dealership, which was the worst financial decision I've ever made in my life, and I'm never going to do that ever again, ever. And I'm sitting there, and they've given me the keys, and I've gotten in, and the sales guy's standing there, and I've gone to put it into what I think is reverse, not realizing that this button exists, and so I just kept putting it into first. Because it just wouldn't engage the thing to get it into reverse. So I just kept putting it into first. I'd, do the thing, clutch and accelerator to, like, reverse out of the car park that it was in. And I kept going forward. And the sales guy, rather than stepping forward and going, oh, there's a button you have to press, he just stood there laughing at me for 10 minutes. Never, ever, ever, ever buying a car from a dealership ever, ever again. Unless I rock up with a suitcase full of cash, but that's never going to happen, so Never, ever, ever, ever. Um, first car was a minivan that I drove till the end. Amounts for that. Yeah. Oh, there's dings. Hang on. Me at 17 didn't trust eBay. I was on that newfangled interweb thingy. I don't know that I had an eBay account at 17. LA sub 93 convert. Oh, cute. Factory 7 having a very different thing from single owner's manual, of course. Yeah. Far more deets. Reverses behind it. Yeah, you'd think. Thank you for the bits, Opal. Look at those shiny, shiny flags. Aren't they pretty? You would think in mine, because it's literally like first, second, third, forward, fifth, that they could put reverse over here, but apparently not. I don't know. That's just how they rolled, I guess. Okay, stamps. Stamps. I saw this stamp set, but all of those sentiments are going to be too big for the hearts that I've got, which is a shame because they're nice, but that's okay. I have one that is actually hearts. Steel. Oh god, yeah. That I had to buy the car under finance because this was in 2011, 2012. I'd have to go look it up. It was somewhere there. And I was a minimum wage retail worker then, full time. So like, you know, it's not like I was casual or whatever. But yeah. They were advertising all these, you know, oh, you know, spend this much and you only, you know, 2% finance or whatever, and it's just like, oh yeah, well, you know, I go in and basically I find out that cheap interest rates on car finance are only available to people who don't need it. You know, the only time that they give you, you know, cheap finance is when you're already a rich person and you could show up with that aforementioned suitcase full of cash, you know. And so my interest rate on a $18,000 car was 21%. And they said to me, you know, just pay it off, just, you know, and throw extra money at it and stuff and pay it off and then come back in a year and we'll refinance it for you. And so I busted my ass for that year. You know, extra money. Whatever extra money I had, which was not a lot, but, you know, did my best to pay that off. And I'd, you know, emailed them and I was like, you know, oh, I've paid off this much extra and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I was still at the same job. I was still earning the same amount. And they came back with, oh, we can't refinance it because, you know, your financial situation hasn't improved. Fucking what? Again, you want me to be richer in order to get the better rate on the car? Like, why is giving me, the poor person, an interest rate that I can't afford somehow fucking beneficial to you? Because they wouldn't let me have a 5-year loan, they maybe have a 7-year loan. So that's $18,000 car on the paperwork by the end of the 7 years was going to cost me $39,000. I went to the bank, like the bank I was with, and I was like, you know, I need to refinance this loan. And they're like, yeah, sure, like, you know, secure it against the car. And the interest rate came down to something like 12%, I think. And the break fee to get out of the loan at the car dealership was something like $500. They were willing to charge me 20 grand, or just over 7 years, or $500 just to pay it out. Fuck you bastards. Never, ever, 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 ever again. Suitcase full of cash. Anyway, I need my other light. Except I don't really have anywhere to put it. Opal, can I come live with you? You have space. I'm joking, I'm joking. That's just gonna have to go there and hope that no cats try and eat it. There we go. I have light. Ford gear, wrong time is just rough. Ford reverse crime. Oh yeah. Bad for the transmission. Very bad. Bought it from my uncle for $700. He kept talking it up to me, and as soon as I bought it, he told my grandma that car's trash. I don't know why she bought it. What? Having it since I was young, paying $50 a month for it, and man made me pay for a car that I couldn't drive for. Wow! Your uncle is a douche canoe. Hope to repo the car and then sell it again, but I'll keep the money they already got right. Yeah. It's fucked. Used to limit loans to 60 months. Yeah. No, really, yes, I would be ranty too. I'd be ranty if a stranger did that to me, let alone fucking a family member. What a dick. Sure, we do it for 4 adults, 7 cats and a corgi. So it's, what, 5 adults, 9 cats and a corgi? I'm joking. I'm just, you know, I don't know if you know, Opal, but I haven't actually streamed in the past 2 months. My brain fell out my ear. I had slight mental breakdown, but yeah, I'm calling it my brain falling out my ear. And, yeah. Being, like, not in this house, I was going to say not here, and then I realized the connotation. Being, like, not where I'm living has been something that I've been thinking about a lot. Because it'll be 10 years this year that I've lived in this rental. And I've spent something like $110,000 in that time to live here. And like when you say it like that, it's like, oh, fuck. You know. And yes, I had somewhere to live in that entire time, but it's like, oh, that's 110 grand I could have put towards having a house. Or I could paint the walls. It's all about painting the walls. But yes, it's just, yeah. Something I've had on the brain. So, but yeah, it was a joke. All good. You just had to have time to stick your brain back in. Exactly! I had to pull it all up, I had to get a funnel, shove it in my ear, and just, you know, lie on my side for a bit. I don't know what had happened, I was kind of worried about you. I'm sorry, DJ. I didn't mean to worry, peeps. I know I did, but I didn't mean to. I was just not doing well. But I'm getting better. Scar died was not paying him, and then you have the... Yeah, I would have left it in his front garden. Sideways. Good lord, my house is 120k. It's a currency difference, though. So, like in Aussie... Well, actually, it's $1.30 at the moment, so that's what, 160k? Putting back in Shiki, it takes time. Exactly! It's a, you know... It's a weird fit. This one could work. What you need to prove to the bank, you don't need them to give you the 100k, you give them the 100k advice. Yeah, exactly. And like, I get it's the whole, like, there's the whole, like, responsible lending stuff, and you need to be able to prove that you can service the loan and everything else, but it's just like, fuck, like... No, I don't have a deposit. Of course I don't. I've spent the last 10 years spending 110k on fucking rent. This is the thing, they need to have, and because Rams had an option for a while that they don't have anymore, that you could use your rental history as like proof of savings or whatever, or you know, in lieu of deposit or whatever. I'm guessing too many people took advantage of it and that's why they had to stop it, but anyway. My first ever contract, there wasn't a job and he's family first get paid. Yeah. Hindsight 2020. Took us 11 months of crazy stress to get it done. Oh, snap. But you've got it done. Yes! Go, Opal! Even worse, smoke bats won't recognise rental history. That's proof you can pay regular. Yeah, see, like, why? I've literally lived in the same place for 9.5 years. I've never been late on the rent. I pay it, you know, I could show them the 9.5 years of bank statements if they really wanted them. Of every, well, fortnight, I pay fortnightly. You know, every fortnight the payment has done the thing. If that doesn't show consistency, I don't know what the fuck does. Well, I guess rich people have to hit the poor people in the place. It is though. That's the thing that pisses me off so much. All these sentiments are too small. They're either too small or too big. Fuck. Those a bit fairly got the house. Since I get disability, I have guaranteed income. And so did that. That must have helped then. Eventually Tom helped me buy the car I had under Christmas, and I paid him back for it because Guy wanted $1,200 and he had $700. That was in his name, and paid him for car insurance. That broke down. Redid the engine, and then goes down on the line. Awesome sauce. Tom is totally good people, and you should totally marry him. Yeah, see, like, even if I'd, you know, somehow, like, where was I going with that? Yeah, my income is so inconsistent that, like, yeah, it'd never happen. So I have, oh, that's the perfect size. I have a Valentine's Day one, but, like, a bit late for that. But I found one that says, I sort of maybe love you a lot. And I think that's cute. Okay, I think we'll go... So I've got this one, which is a pretty good fit, and I've also got this one up here that would kind of work as well. That's just a rectangle one. I think we'll do those. We'll do those two, and then what else have I got going on? This one is this packet here is a sympathy one, but actually some of them are not like, you know, don't like, you know, like mention it. So, oh no, why is Charles face desking? What did the desk do to deserve that? I think I was backpacking. I'll consider it. Yeah. You should totes propose. Last me, I spent the first 26 years of my life fighting to overcome the massive odds stacked against me to get out of poverty. In the end, I literally signed away 6 years of my life, whoopsie-days, to the US Navy in exchange for money for college and actual documented work experience, which in the field let me finally get a decent job. It just so feels like pushing a rock up a hill, doesn't it? There's enough money in the world that nobody needs suffer, and yet people still do. It just, yeah. Time for bed, me and having any sleeps. Wonderful seeing you, crickets and all the chatters. No worries, Abel. Congratulations again on the house. That's awesome sauce. Go get you sleep, Sans. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Heart to your face. Almost went Air Force, but I have ADHD and wrecked my metabolism. I went on a seafood diet. Yeah. Went from 180 to only like 8 months. Oh, snap. And so they wouldn't, like... They wouldn't have taken you then, I guess. Impersonate. Oh, shit, what? I saw the thing, but I didn't actually... Hang on. Oh, fuck! Oh, yeah, no. That's... Yeah, no. They can fuck right off. Sorry, I saw that it had your name in, but I thought that was just where it was saying that you banned them. Yep, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, they can fuck off. 54 kilos to 135. Oh, snap. And yeah, like I said, I guess they wouldn't like... Wouldn't take you then. That sucks. So I got those ones, and then I've got like I said, this one is sympathies, but then there's ones like this one says sending loving thoughts your way. Like that doesn't, because it's not like, you know, there's other ones that say like sorry for your loss and with sympathy and stuff like that. Like they're clearly, you know, sympathy ones, but like something like that, that's just nice. There's one there that says thinking of you. There's one at the top here that says my heart is with you, which is really cute, but it doesn't... Oh no, it'd fit just. Oh, maybe I will have to try that one. Oops, that's... Okay, I'm going to do those two. I'm going to try those two sets. Those two sets. And report it. Good call. Why would someone do that? Yeah, yeah. Because people are assholes. Do this had to be max £130, 59. See, that's... Seems like a very specific number. But I don't know anything about armed force stuff, so I don't know. Now, something I'm going to do, I had a thought the other day. Oh, Tankat, you're so cute. He's on his chair next to me all sleeping and stuff. Look at them beans. Look at them beans. Oh, he's awake. Hello. Switches. I have... Where did I put it? Oh, it's up there. Because I used to have, before I, is that piece there one of it? No? Yes? Maybe? Fuck. I don't know. Is it? Oops. That's a bowl of cat biscuits. Or it was, and then I stood on it, and now it's a floor of cat biscuits. So I used to have, before I had the contact paper on the tile, I had a piece of acrylic that was non-reflective. And I'm actually gonna... I've got a piece of it that's like, it was cracked. You guys might remember that actually. It used to, Oh, actually, is that a... Oh, it's not. Yeah, there was a piece that was cracked, and so I'm just going to take that and use it kind of as like an acrylic block for my stamps, rather than trying to use my stamping tool. I'm just going to break that bit off there. Okay, I just need to get my... where would it be? I need my Stanley knife. Oh, it's over there. Sweet. I'm just going to quickly trim this so it's a bit more usable shape. I should probably swap to bake skin, but it's fine. I just need to use my Stanley knife just to score it so I can snap it. There we go. Don't panic, that was an intended noise. Cool. There's just a little bit more there that I need to sort out. Actually, you know what? I will do this break screen. That's just going to be easier, I think. Okay, so quick break while I sort that out. Give me a minute. Is returned. And the arrival of a band-aid on my hand is completely a coincidence and nothing to do with the break I just took. Good luck proving otherwise. Right, where did I... You had a thought, are you okay? No, I have a headache now. Monkeys! Hi! How you doing? Hey Galaxy Wolf! I'll mention it last stream, but... Thanks. Yeah, so much. Quirky sits arrived. Yeah, so much. Quirky. It's arrived. You got the card! Yes! Yes, I was going to ask you about that the other day actually, and I forgot as well, because I streamed the other day, and we were talking about cards, and I was like, oh, that reminds me, I need to ask Galaxy Wolf if the card arrived. Because I had a message from someone else who was getting something else and they were like, oh, it's arrived, and I'm like, oh, sweet. And they got sent at roughly the same time. So, yay! Is it good? Are you happy with it? I was worried that because the blue is the blues don't show up on the camera properly. I was like worried and stuff. I need a Sharpie. Wow, silver doesn't turn up very well on acrylic, what do you know? Hi monkeys! How are you doing? There we go. We have a boop. So now I can actually see which side is the right side up. Rawr. Ah! Avery Duggan! How you doing, Asa Duggan? That was better. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Those are lovely. What, these? These aren't even finished yet. I'll say, hi all guys. How you doing? Better than the cam showed. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried because, like, you know, like I said, the blue doesn't show very well on this camera because it's a webcam and yeah, the white balance is not like ideal, so I was worried it'd show up and you'd be like, oh, it's not what I thought it was. But no, if you're happy with it, awesome sauce. I'm happy. Good. I'm good. How's the kidder? Yeah, totally fine and not at all bleeding. Everything's good. I'm alive. Yay! You know, not that I'd have anything against a zombie Dargan, but, you know, I'd prefer you in your alive state. So much blue and purple in chat. Yes. All the purple peeps. We got Mongoose, we got Ivory, we got True Galaxy Wolf. Although they seem to be a different shade of blue. Well, that could be my eyeballs, I don't know. Well, they're still lovely. Aw, thank you, mate. How are you doing today? Hope you was good. Okay, what am I doing? Right, I've got 6 cards in this pile. Maybe 3 sentiments? Because there's 3 per colour. Excuse me. Super still, because just got up. Blue is good colour. And purple is good. I do like purple, but I might be biased. Super duper dark blue, yeah. I don't know whether it's like my screen or whatever, but like yours seems to have a slightly purpler tone than Mongoose and Ivory does. Too much blue. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. Sorry. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Da da dee. Anybody remember that being like the other version? That people thought that that's what it was? There we go. I can use that as my acrylic block. That'll be good. Team Green! Well, see, I don't know, because Creates is on Team Green. But Geek's on Team Purple. Tapped buddy, oh my god, on top of the, oh god. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do that, and... and that. Because I'm going to stamp on the card, like the background. Because these are on, I've already put the foam tape on these, so that they sit up just a little bit. But I want to stamp first before I place it down, just in case I get the... But I want to get the alignment right as well, so it's like... Yeah. Okay. So do I stamp in... Do I emboss it, or... Oh, look at the two loves there together. Aww. Both of the loves. Team Bubble. Oh, the bubble. Seafoam green is my favourite colour. Or Tiffany blue. I do really like the shade of green that you have. It's pretty. I might need to do a little bit of tape behind there. Because the rest of it kind of sits alright, but that bit sits a bit, yeah. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. We've got background, we've got that, we've got stamp. We need ink and or embossing powder. I do have some fancy dancy shiny new inks. That I could use. Although I don't think any of the new colours would actually work. Where the fuck is that purple that I had before? Triple berry, that's the one I want. Although that's not going to show up on the purple. Maybe I can do inks on the white, but then embossing on the purple ones, so that they actually show up. No, it's alright, Tankat, go back to sleep. But Mum, you've got boxes. You're doing stuff with boxes. So I swapped my embossing box to a much bigger box because I have a lot of embossing powders. Because they're really cheap. But really cool. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do little samples of what each of these colours actually looks like. And then I didn't. I found it when something that I did when I was not streaming. It was I cleaned out my shed because I wanted to move quite a lot of fabric that exists inside of my place into my shed. And in the process of cleaning out the shed, I found a box of craft supplies. Really random mix of stuff. Just, yeah, random crap. And one of the things I found in there was so I have a thing of embossing powder. It's a bit hard to tell the label's a bit buggered, but embossing glitter, psychedelic. Apparently I paid $8 for it. Considering that box, I don't think that box has been opened since I moved here. This container of embossing powder would be at least 10 years old. Probably more, actually, now that I think about it. I think it actually came from the house previous to that, so 2009? Fuck. Anyway, got distracted. Okay, what colour should I do? I have this one, Raspberry Coolie, which is kind of it's got pink and like blue in it. But I don't know what it looks like when it's done. So this is why I need to do the little sample bits. So I can actually see what it looks like when it's like, you know, embossed in sheet version. See, what I could do is, because I have one of those, which I also found in the shed. I actually have two of these. I have this one and I have a smaller one. Except I don't know where that went. I'm assuming Tankat got to it. But what I could do, this one might be too big, but... Oh no, that'd be about right, I think. Hang on. Scrap. Scrap paper, please. Somewhere. That'll do. See, I could cut out a little thing like that and like emboss on it, and then I'd be able to actually see what each of them are. But that's a project for like not right now. Where is the other bunch of that? I'll have to go looking. What is that? What is what? Sorry! I need to pay more attention to chat. Hello. What was what? Good time zone. Jero? Jerodel? I've probably butchered your name, I apologize, but hello! How you doing? So yes, I'm thinking about using that one. But it might not be the right colour, I don't know. I can do a test piece. First time on your stream, excited to see more crafters on Twitch. Nice! Said it right. Yay! I do try to get people's names right, I just often don't. But, you know, I try. Maybe I will do that real quick on this one, just so that I can see what it'll look like. I'm assuming that was you that followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Actually, you know what? I might do that on that scrap paper. I'm getting distracted. Nobody actually showed up to make me watch me make progress, right? I don't do that here. Where do you think you are? How are you? I'm good. I am good. I'm not making a lot of progress, but I'm good. How are you doing? Put that there like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of thing on it there like that. Not going to bother with that other circle that I already cut because that'll be too filly. Like so, get the heat gun. Get in the power board. There we go. Okay. I'll turn the mic off just in case. I'll put the rest of the embossing powder back in the jar and then I'll do the heat gun, because that would be schmert. Oops. See, this is why you should fold the paper first. Because now I've got a bunch of it all over the table. Hand cramp, had to put down that in. Good. Don't be going and hurting your hands, please. You need those. Oh goody, now I've got glitter all over my hand. Woohoo! It takes me forever to craft as well. I feel like I organise more than I... Same! It's just a constant reshuffle of all of my stuff so that it all fits. And then I go buy more stuff and then I have to go find somewhere for that to fit too. Okay, now I'm muting the mic. That ended up a lot bluer than I thought it was going to. Because the glitter is blue, but the base of the embossing powder is pink. So you get this kind of, like, some angles it's very pink, and then other angles it's very blue. It's quite nice. It's not really going to match what I'm doing, though. I mean, I suppose it sort of kind of does a bit, but the blue is not... Yeah, I don't know. What embossing powder is it? It's by WoW, and it's called Raspberry Coolie. Keep shuffling things, make more room for more crafty things. It's never inside. It is. The people that got into like the the craft organizing market, they're the ones that they've got it. They've got it. They were schmert. Just gonna get a little bit of double-sided tape. Probably do a bit more properly in that and put some proper adhesive on it, but for the moment it will do. Like I said, at some point I'll go through and I'll do that on all of them, eh? There we go. Cool. So now we can actually see what that looks like when it's done. Because they don't always look like what they look like in the jar when they're actually embossed. Like I said, that ended up a lot bluer than I thought it was gonna. But yeah. How long have you been streaming crafts? It was the 31st of December, so a year and a quarter. I've been crafting my entire life, but streaming it just over a year. This is actually my second channel. I have my main channel is a gaming channel, and I've been doing that for just under 4 years now. See, I was hoping that I thought that one was more pink purple than it was pink blue. I had it in my head that that's what it was. I've got one here that's a purple blue. I don't think that's going to quite be what I want either, but I don't know. I don't have a pink. If I had like a light pink, I would use that, but I don't. Because I'm not usually I don't usually go with pinks. But I've got just a plain purple, and I've also got this one, which is, what's this one called? Persian Indigo. Oh, that's the one that got my PayPal account flagged. I remember that. Yeah, but it's a purple blue. Might still be alright though. 4 years, that is awesome. It is pretty awesome. If you had said to me 4 years ago that that this thing that I started doing and then I ended up doing it for 4 years, I was like, I'd have laughed at you. I would not have believed you. Flagged you. Yeah, well, not flagged it. I went to use PayPal to do the order that had this in it. It had a whole bunch of other things as well. And it just wouldn't. It just wouldn't let me pay with PayPal, so I just used my credit card, which, like, I was using the credit card through PayPal anyway, but PayPal wouldn't let me put it through. But I put it through on the credit card and it went through just fine. And I found out later, because I was Googling, like, why PayPal wasn't accepted. And after a very deep rabbit hole of, forum posts and all this of, like, people going, oh, my PayPal account's not working, why? I believe, I don't know for 100% sure, but I saw a lot of forum posts about it once I found this. It flagged the word Persian in the product description because it like listed all of the items and it's wow embossing powder Persian indigo, and based on other people's experiences, for whatever reason it flags the word Persian, some kind of like security or something, like it's not. And I couldn't help but think, damn, you'd be fucked if you were selling Persian rugs, wouldn't you? Like, it just seems like such a weird word. But yeah, it wouldn't let me put it through because of the word Persian in that, as far as I know. So if you ever get anything weird like that, check that it's not, you're not trying to trip some kind of security thing with keywords. I think I might try that one. And if that doesn't work, I might try that one. And I am just going to real quick do the thing with the circles. I'm actually going to put a fold in my paper this time because I'm going to be smart. I'm a genius. So I can't buy a rug, but apparently not. I don't get why. Like, is it to do with the place? Like, is there like, I don't know, I don't even know. I don't know. It's weird. But like I said, I was just like looking around on like I was Googling and, you know, trying to figure out, you know, what the deal was. Because it came up with some like error code or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, what's that there for? You know what I mean? And it just, yeah, the whole thing was weird. But like I said, credit card went through just fine, so... I should have... Oh, I can't remember if I... did I? I don't think I did. I think I was intended to message the website that I got it from, just to let them know. But I can't remember if I did that or not. I don't think I did. I should really... I have spare... Well, not spare, but I have, like... Have you guys ever seen, like, silicone sheets? You can get them... you can get ones to line the bottom of your oven with. So that if you get, like, if it gets dirty, you can just, like, lift it out and clean it off and you don't have to, like, scrub your oven. I have a bunch of those that I bought when I got my dehydrator. Because I was going to use it for, like, fruit leathers and stuff. And I did. I did use some of them for that. I got a pack of 5. And then didn't end up using all 5 of them, so I've kept the ones that I didn't use with food as like a craft thing. And what I should do is grab one of those and use it as like an embossing sheet. Because every time I do embossing, I grab a piece of paper like this and like put a fold in it like I've done there and use that to pull it back in. But if I used a silicone sheet, it wouldn't stick. Theoretically. And every time I do embossing, I think that to myself, and then every time I do embossing, I totally forget. Alright, heat gun. So I don't know whether I overheated that or what, but that turned out not at all the colour I thought it was going to be. Because the powder is very purple. Maybe I did overcook it. But, yeah, that one kind of ended up with less blue in it than I thought it would. I think I might actually use this one. Because even if it does end up like slightly pinky, it's going to end up matching that anyway. Good call. Okay, stick those 2 jars. Might end up doing that purple one again just to see. Because like the colour on the jar, it's called primary indigo, and as you can see from the actual powder, it's meant to be a very dark purple, but then it came out that. So maybe I did overcook it. Because that is totally a thing you can do. You can burn the embossing powder. And it ends up changing colour to what it meant to be. Oh, get off there, you bugger. There we go. Also ended up quite patchy, so I think if I was to use that one regularly, I'd stamp it better. There we go. Okay. Actually, wait, I am going to go get that silicon sheet, because I know where it is. Or at least I should know where it is. I was right. Actually, I have a piece of it cut down too, so it's a good size. Very nice. Hopefully that'll be better than the piece of paper. Although, can I put... Oh yeah. Did a little bit of a crease in the edge there, that way when I pour it in. Yep, okay. We're good. That. Now I haven't stuck that down yet, I've just lined it up so I know where the stamp goes. Stamp. Sticky ink. Hopefully this piece of acrylic works. Oops. You sit there. Hey! Toads worked. Cool beans. Alright. Happy with that. Take that off of there. Embossing powder. Oh, I forgot to do anti-static bag. Fuck. Because I didn't bring it over with me, that's why. Oh well, we're putting a thing over the top anyway, so maybe. If we do get extras that we don't intend, it won't be too bad. Okay, that goes there. Will this work? Not really. It's... What the fuck? I've got static cling on the edge of the friggin... Oh my god, what? Wow, fuck it, I'm going back to the paper. That was a terrible idea. But you know what? That's okay, we've learned. Science complete. I need a... There we go. Baby wipes. Paper towel is absolutely not going to cut it in that situation. That was the weirdest shit ever. Sit that over there, and while I'm there I'm going to grab my anti-static powder bag. And hope that I actually remember to use the fucking thing! see how well I actually embossed that. The embossing went well, I just fucked it up. I fucking smeared it. Ah, oh, damn it. That's okay, we can do it again. Although I don't know why my card has warped so much. It's not flat anymore. What the fuck? Oh dear. Would a piece of paper work better? Yes. As it turns out, yes. I was using that before and my brain was like, oh, you know, a non-stick silicone mat would be great for that, but apparently no. Apparently not. It's not flat anymore. What the fuck? $270 for wedding invites and RSVP. Holy crap. I'm Tate's Pro. Yep. Expert, as Papa Cracky would say. If I can get this lined up again, I can save it. Sort of, kind of. Okay. Sort of, kind of. And that's with a 50% off. Holy shit! Bloody hell. Note to self, never get married. Too fucking expensive. I don't have any more printer paper in the printer. Fuck. Because I have a printer under there. That's where my laser printer lives. I have two. Whoa! What? Jeez and rice, are you right, mate? Tanker is awake and he is chappy! Fuck. He's fine, by the way, just in case that came through. He's fine. Yes, hello. You've got food. I'm giving you scritches. What more do you want? Travis! Hi! How you doing? The real East don't have a wedding. Yeah! Elope. So much cheaper. It's high. Oh god, no. What? What for? I can't elope with Rena, Tyrell. She's already got Tom. Okay. Hopefully I haven't left this too long. It does stay usable for a fair bit, so. Didn't quite line it up, and I've got a couple of little spots there that are a bit meh, but we'll see how it goes. it doesn't come to the party, I'll just stamp a new one. Actually, I might end up stamping a new one again anyway because of the fucking warping. Really don't know what happened there. If we elope first. Dibs! Dibs! Dibs. Oh wait, I didn't mute. Whoops. Sorry! I thought I pressed the button, but I didn't press the button. My bad. I mean... It's not great. And it is still very warped. Hey Sky! Hey no mate! Hey Krona! How's you? Yeah, I think I might give that another go. Because I have a bunch of cards like already done. I do like a batch of them. And I can use that card for something else, so it's not going to go to waste. It's just... I'm going to keep it for this pile of stuff. Oh my god, I got too much stuff on the desk. Clearly I need a bigger desk. It's not at all to do with having less stuff, it's about having more space for the stuff. I mean, that pile of stuff needs to go in the foil box anyway. Put it there and I'll fix it later. Sorry, Tarl. If you stayed in your own stream, you wouldn't have to deal with me being a noob. Just saying. Doing better after baiting poles? Baiting poles. Fishing? I'm assuming? I'm hoping, otherwise it sounds pretty dodgy. Oh, wait. Anti-static powder bag. I remembered this time. Oh my goodness. Jingles! It's old guys! With the bitters! Nightcrack, have a great stream. Thank you, mate! I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Thank you for the bits. Go get you sleepses. Do I have a little like scrap bit of contact paper or no? Probably not. No, I don't. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. But yes, thank you all guys. You're awesome souls. Wink wink nudge nudge. Secrets. Cool. That there. Oh, that came out lots better. Anti-static powder bag. Fucking use it, Quirky. good. How you been? Yeah, good. Better. Definitely better than I have been. Improvement is good. Okay, heat gunning. And again, the paper warped. I don't get that. Do I try and fix it? Do I leave it? Do I hope that putting the thing on it might help? It's not going to help. It's going to take on the warp that's of the card already. Why is that happening? Because I can't iron it. That's weird. I've not had the white paper do that. And there's part of my brain that's like, oh, just do it. You can live with it. And it's like, well, no, but if I end up selling it, I don't want it to be crap. I'll think about that. I really love that sentiment, though. That's really cute. I just found some really pretty invitations, 199 with 3 RSP packs. Sweet! That's a much better deal than those other ones. But those other ones, like, dusted in gold leaf or something? Like, what the fuck? I need to... Ooh, actually. So... Another thing that came up... there was the magic mat, and I made a DIY magic mat. And then the other thing that came to mind was Gina K was selling I can't think what she called them. Something towel. It was some kind of towel. And I thought, oh yeah, that looks really cool. And I was reading the description of it. And I realized that basically what it was a chamois. So I just went to the hardware store and bought just a cheap... No, not in there. Just bought a cheap... I think it was like $2 or something, like really cheap. Oh, there it is. And just cut it up. Use that as a cleaning cloth instead. Looking on Anne's Bridal Bargains. Cool. You need to get Anne onto that other group and be like, we need these invites, but at these prices. No, that's not how that works. But anyway. There we go. Chamois get. Actually, this is the thing. I got this chamois and then I cut... Whoops. Oh, sorry, Black Cat. I didn't see you there. I got this chamois and then I cut it into 4. So it's a 50-cent fucking cleaning towel. It's alright, man. I know I dropped the chamois box on your head, but you're fine. I didn't actually. He ran away. But it kind of headed in his direction and he was rather indignant about it. Chamois. Well, quarter of a chamois. Use that for my stamp cleaning. There you go. We're gonna stick that on there. I'm gonna use this one, triple berry, because I think that's gonna be the colour that I want. I don't know, actually I should test this first. I don't know how well it stamps. If it doesn't stamp very well, I'll have to get out my distress oxides. Okay, so I didn't stamp that very well. That's very patchy. Yeah, I think I might have to swap to the other inks. Because even doing it twice is just not, like, solid enough. There's my ink box. Oh, it's all the way down there, fuck. This is why I need more space. Every time I want to do something, I have to negotiate around half a dozen different boxes to get there. And now I have nowhere to put said box while I get in it. Ah, fuck. Alright, we can put that back over there. Bring that in. That'll work. I've literally boxed myself in now. Now, what colour? That's the question. At least the advantage to swapping to this ink is that I do have a lot more shades of pink. And purple. Okay. Maybe that one. No. Might be too light. Maybe one of those two? Or possibly that? I think that one's the wrong shade. Because, you know, it's absolutely vital that I get this right. And it'd be perfect. Why can't I just be like, oh yeah, close enough, that'll do. And See how much nicer that stamps? Like, oh my god. And also that colour. Whew. Because you, yeah. Yeah. I don't know that that's always an advantage. Oh, that colour though. This is actually a new colour. Recently released colour. Well, yeah, that was bound to happen. I'm fine. Probably can't say the same for your earballs, but I'm fine. My box of embossing powders is now on the floor. Yes, new colour. What was I saying? Yeah. Kitsch from Flamingo. New colour, light pink. Quite nice. That's that one. That sounded bad. It was bad. I'd have a lot of tiny jars all over my floor now. But at least none of them were open, thank fuck. Oh, that's why that bit's not getting ink on it. There's an air bubble under there. Now I know.
Rainbow Bruce, do 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 do. Rainbow Bruce, do 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 do.
Rainbow Bruce, do 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 do. Rainbow Bruce. It's Rainbow Bruce. Hello, Rainbow Bruce. Hello, person that will eventually pop up on the thing because Crokebot's slow. It was us! Thank you for the Rainbow Bruce arts! Appreciate your face! How are you doing today? Oh, I don't have my phone. I was about to say I should take a photo of like the chaos that is happening here, but don't have my phone. Fuck. Nothing's going right. Oh dear. Thank you, Oz. How's your face? How is you? I'm going to have a quick break. I say break, I'm going to put it on the break screen and then I'm going to fix shit. Because, yeah. There be chaos. Okay, give me a minute, Shell returns. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to take so long. But everything is better than it was before I went on break. Where was I? Anyways, hi Oz! Little sore, someone got a numb on my arm. Ooh! Good advice, nice. Create stream without a look at, yeah. I'm up to 2 band-aids now. Is that a PB for me? 2 band-aids in one stream? It's not definitely not a PB for band-aids in like one crafting session. But yep, that's where we're at. Everybody says hi, everybody says hi. Galaxy sneaks back into chat and dives into glitter, making a mess of Jet. Can't make any more of the mess than the mess I just made. It blames Oz. I mean, why not? The rest of us do. Everything is butter. Oh god, I hope not. I'm on a diet. What are you doing to yourself? Yep. This one was when I did the acrylic. I'd cut this piece of acrylic down to be square, and when I snapped it, it took a chunk out of my hand. And then this one is actually not that bad. It's just you know, there's things in the TOS and stuff, and I don't want people being all like, "Oh my god, stuff and things, report." Like, it's not. I just don't want to like, because when I picked up the box that the embossing powders lives in, it turns out that it got slightly cracked when it dropped, and I just snagged it on my thumb there, and it's just, it'll be fine. It's just, I thought I'll cover it anyway, just because you never know. Some people are assholes. But anyways, hi Trev! How doing? Takes off glitter and gets it on everyone. Oh god, no, that's horror bad. Not the glitters! Ooh, progress. Progress! Yay, Rita! Rita made progress! Whoa! Hey, Rita! She knows it. Ivana B! Hi, Ivana! How you doing? I wonder if I can stamp... Could I stamp that onto this rather than embossing it? And just see how it looks. Because this is pigment ink, it might sit alright. Oh no, what happened? Why'd Galaxy Wolf get excessive use of... Oh, sorry. Yeah, this bot's more sensitive than GeekSpot. Sorry, Galaxy Wolf. Hang on. Can I make you a regular? And then will that fix it, maybe? I mean, I won't get the things back, but... Where's the regular thingy? Where's the... Where's the thingy? I don't know. Maybe I need to do that in the bot. I don't know. I'm sorry, Galaxy Wolf. I'm sorry. Little whole skinny on. Yes! Go, Rita! Only 3 to go. Sweet! I need to shout Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. Because the other, like, the Geek uses Streamlabs chatbot, which obviously has been set up for a long time after, 4 years of fixing it. Whereas this one's Phantom Bot, and I'm not as familiar with it, and I don't have things set. So, yeah. Sorry. Runs through Kidder's pigment and then runs around the table. Oh my goodness, look at the tiny little feeties! So cute. Thank you for the gift subjects! You're awesome sauce. Oh, I need to tell you guys about the subplank. Oz! No, bad Oz. Yes, Oz is totes naughty, but Oz is totes awesome peep. But yes, thank you, Oz. And that was after the boop. from earlier, because yes, I went and checked that. I don't like that colour on that colour. Maybe one of the other colours will be good. We'll find out. I was saying I should become the true glittles. Because, you know, we need one of those. I'm not uncoordinated enough on my own. I need somebody else to help me make more mess. So that one didn't show up very much, which I'm not particularly surprised by. This one's not going to show up at all. Oh, it will a tiny bit, but it's, yeah. We're not really going to see it, I don't think. No, bad idea. I mean, if your superpower is going to be that you leave mess wherever you go, then yeah, sure, go for it. So I could maybe... Actually, if I'm going to do this on purple, I could use purple. Hey! There we go! That's the one! We found it. We found it! It's that one. Actually, I should try the... Wait, 1 second. My stamp's getting very dirty. Dirty. Oh, hang on. To order that filament maker thingy, I have 6 filament printing trash. Oh, that thing that where you can make your own filament with. Yes, do it. I don't know that that's ever going to be like economical / efficient on a residential level, but like on an industrial level, heck yes. I actually managed to finish a roll of filament the other day. I had what could be, I guess, could be considered like a commission piece. And I finally used the last of the roll that I got sent from LT, like, with the printer. The other dozen rolls of filament are still fine, but that one. Ooh. That's not the right colour for, like, what I'm doing, but that's actually come up quite nice. I like that one. Not for this, but just in general. Oh, hang on. Ironically, when I was barely walking baby Faye, my great uncle Scotty uses a magic marker that was not permanent to write my nickname on the bottoms of my widow shoes. Stood me up and told me to go run through Aunt May's freshly mopped my kitchen. Left little backwards prints of my nickname all over her floor. She held it against me and Uncle Scotty for the rest of her life. Oh, but you wouldn't. Oh, but that's not. You was only whittle. That's. I don't think you can hold it against you. Well, it's not like it was permanent marker. I feel there's like, yeah. Especially if it's on things that, like, you don't... you know, it's not a big deal if it's, what the colour is. I know that sounds... I know, right? Uncle Scotty has a pretzel. Yeah. I like his style. Okay, so we're doing, hang on, what did we say I'm doing? What am I doing? I'm doing this purple on that. But what oh, I didn't pick the, wait a second. What colour should I use on the white? Not the center one. Because that's the other ink and it's not going to work, but... Any thoughts? Let's show what it's actually going to look like. It's going to be either that one, or that one, or that one. Sort of kind of down to those two for me. That one's a bit too light. Kind of leaning towards that. Except I've forgotten which one that was. That's the pink raspberry. Okay, good. I remember now. Even being... Oh, good. Because you can paint that anyway, what you print. True. My lower right. Like the purple and the darker... I also like the purple and the darker pink. Left. Mine or yours? Is it purple or dark pink? Sparkle! Good job, Rena. I wonder. Could I attempt to be fancy and maybe do some kind of like gradient? I've forgotten which purple it was now. Shit. No, it was this one. It was that one on the white. Yeah, it was that one on the white. Those two on the white. That one on the purple. Right. Now, I'm gonna do the top half in pink. And then I'm going to get my little cleaning thingy and just kind of take off a little bit. See if I can get it to gradient down at all. I'm not really very good at this, but I think that's just gone straight over the top. Oh, kind of. That's the kind of thing that's much easier to do with a stamping tool. Because then you can do one colour and then the other colour. Actually, I'll still try that. So, top half pink. Dab a little bit of it off. There, like that. You get, oops, you get halvesies. And then probably not going to end up lining it up, but this is like proof of concept. Or mirrored yours, or it's my mirrored left. Upside down! Sorta, kinda. Like that. Ish. A bit. Not really. I didn't do that very well. Like I said, you meant to do that kind of thing on a stamping tool. Oh, don't we love that noise? How to make everyone in chat hate you. I think that's going to be too hard. So, what do we think, chat? It's purple, dark pink. Because I don't think the gradient works very well. Not the way I'm trying to do it anyway. Plurple? I don't have a plurple. Dark pink. Purple. It's either we've got a lot of confused peeps or we've got other peeps that don't know how to spell. Although it should be totally spelt like that. Purple. So am I right in believing that we have 2 votes for purple and 1 for dark pink? Hey Helly! Hey mate! Who says yep? I like purple. We got 2 purples, 1 pink. So purple? Purple. Yes. It's the cat's colour. I think we're going to purple. Fine by me. Okay, so we're going to do 1. We're going to do 1. Purple and purple. Okay, there we go. Got it. Helly is alive. Yay! His head on Craigie's desk and whimpers in pain. Aww. Huggles for paste. Gentlest of gentle huggles for the panda. Ah, sorry, you're hurting. That's no fun. I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna line that up there. We're gonna line that up there. Oops. And smooshy, smooshy. Yay! There we go. That's nice. I kind of like that it's a little bit like not perfectly stamped, because then it's like, because the whole thing has kind of got slightly messiness going on. That's actually quite nice. Blapple! Every grape. Cool. Babble. You're not helping. Oh, he knows. Yes, entirely intentional. Okay, so we got 1 there. And I need to fix the tape. I have quite a large roll of double-sided tape. From Bunnings. Because the first time I went in to get the other one that I wanted, which was that one, they didn't have any. And so I just grabbed this one because it was all they had. But that other one is a 2mm, whereas this one's only a 1mm. So now I have a roll of each. Actually no, I have 1 roll of this and 2 rolls of the other one. But I think I just need to add a bit down the sides of the heart. Just cut a bit off there and cut it in halfways. And I'm just going to stick it there. There we go. Just so it's got a little bit extra support there. Cool beans. Thinks I'm asleep, thought I'd pop in and say hi. Have good sleep, sirs! Thank you for coming in and hanging about, sis. Go forth and rest brain, please. Ah, static. Fuck off. I thought it was staticking to the band-aid. Turns out no, it's just staticky. Yeah. I probably should have used like a piece of foam, because I have this heart die that I used to cut this out. It's actually a part of a set. I have multiple sizes, so I totally could have just cut a piece of foam and put it behind there, but oh, cute. Look guys, I made a card! It only took me 3 hours. Fuck. Okay, so while I've still got that stamp on the thingy, try and clean it off a bit. That's fucking impossible, but there we go. Sweet. I'm gonna have to clean these stamps properly later, because it's like you can clean off the thing, but like it's got all crap in the middle still. Snow again. Oh no! Not the snow! Not that, anything but that. We were talking about that earlier, actually, because I haven't seen snow, and I would like to one day. Hello, Rena, and kills up next to Rena. Aww. I hear a talkie kitty. No, you hear a crow. Because it's that time of day. I can see both cats from here and they're both asleep. That'll like my kitty. It's a pretty, yeah, similar noise. Can be. That is a crow in the tree about maybe 50 meters away. So yeah, they're kind of loud bastards. Oh, come on. Should be using my weeding tool. Let's drive. I'm gonna split my. Oh, I used to get that a lot in like high school. I feel like I'd kind of. I don't want to say I outgrew it because that's like not how that works, but like I kind of did. Maybe I'm just more used to using lip balm now or something, I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab that other piece of acrylic. Because yeah, it cracked way back when, and so it's like this weird kind of wedge shape, but I'm just gonna grab the other piece of it and just use that to put the stamps on. Just gonna take that off of there and just stick it there, that way after stream I can go clean it. Okay, what were the other two sentiments I was doing? I've forgotten. Again, it's because I'm dehydrated. We can't seem to hydrate enough no matter how much water I drink. I'm dehydrating again by the time I wake up. Do you tend to use lip balm? Or even just like a... Like the one I use is pawpaw thing? Ointment? Whatever it's called. It's so good because you only need a little bit. I think I'm gonna do this one that says sending loving thoughts your way. Because like, it doesn't have to be sympathy. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Maybe... Ooh! Nice! Use lip balm, use your chapsticks, and I keep them everywhere. Good call. Use them in the summer, looks like fine. See, that's weird, because I used to be the opposite. It'd be summer. And I remember that because I would go swimming, and the fucking chlorine would... Maybe that was my problem. Maybe that's why my lips would dry, the fucking chlorine. Yeah, I think we'll go with that loving thoughts one, and then there's also one here that just says I love you, which is... could be nice. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. People tend to drink more water in the sun. That's true. Yeah, chlorine would do it. Happy birthday, Vanna. You dab. Taking my hair out, I haven't gone swimming. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that was a pain when I was a little kiddo, because I used to keep my hair very long when I was little. And drying it after you got out of the pool. Oh, fuck that noise. Not hard enough to seem to do any good. If stay dehydrated much longer, I'll be back to the doctor third time. Yeah, how about we don't do dehydrating? Stay hydrated. I'm just going to quickly do all those little strips of tape so I don't have to keep doing it. What does hashtag BSO7 mean? It is the broadcaster's salute. The 07 is a emoticon of someone saluting, so like head and arm doing the salute. And it was made by Jax Mackey several years ago now. Gosh, when was that? 2017? And the idea behind it is that, because I was going to say back then, but like even now, like it's not considered like appropriate. It's actually against TOS to self-advertise. But there kind of needed to be a way for streamers to support other streamers, kind of thing. So yeah, it became a group of people who like were streamers and were happy for other streamers to be in the chat, because it used to be such a taboo, and still in a lot of places like they'll ban you and stuff, to like mention that you're a streamer, and so there just kind of needed to be a way to like be like, hey, I'm cool with you coming in and talking about streaming and you know, asking for advice and stuff like that, and just yeah, streamers supporting streamers. I can't even remember the last time I ran a salute. I've been so bad about that. I don't even know if I've got that command on this side. I think I do. But it's basically a way for it's a controlled version of self-advertisement. Thinking about what I'm drinking and keeping hydrated must be a kidney issue, and I'm so sick of getting it. Oh shit, yeah. I mean, hopefully it's not that, because that'd suck. But if it does happen to be, then, you know, being aware of it would be better than not being aware of it. Okay. Stamp, 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 stamp. I'm going to put it right across like the widest bit of the... Is that enough? I don't know. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, that's right. I just kind of looked at it and went, it's not really filling much of the, you know, space, but it doesn't have to. And that one came off nice and clean, so I don't have to worry about that. These crossbows need to drink more water. Yeah. I wonder if having some kind of like Powerade or one of those would be any better. Electrolytes. Thank you for telling me about it. Yeah, no worries, mate. It's, I mean, well, yeah, I'm, it's what we've called a BSO7 ambassador. Now, that's on, like, Geek's side and not this side, but, like, ultimately it's still me. Like, we, we all know that we're actually the same person. So, like, yeah. And so anybody who wants to, like, to come and ask questions or wants to, like, talk about streaming stuff or whatever, I'm totally, like, to get on it. If you come in, not you specifically, Sky, just, you know, you and like the general you. If someone was to come in and be like, oh hey guys, I'm a BSO7 streamer and I'm about to go live, come check me out, I'm going to be like, no. I'm going to time out your ass. Because that's just, you know, blatant, like, self-advertisement. But if somebody comes in and is like, oh, hey, you know, I've just started streaming, do you have any advice? Or, you know, oh, I streamed for the first time the other day, it went great, you know, blah blah blah, like that kind of talk. Fuck yeah, I want to know all about it. I'm gonna cheer you on and encourage you, and you know, if I can give advice, then I'll do my best. But yeah, not all BSO7 streamers are quite that open. Like, you know, oh my goodness, that's a plane. Yeah, some BSO7 streamers are like, oh, you know, prefer you not talk about it, or you know, maybe don't bring it up first, that kind of thing. So it just depends on the individual streamer. But yeah, in my particular case, absolutely all for it, as long as you're not, you know, being obnoxious about it. Hey look, Charles the streamer, go follow him. But yeah, that's the guy who made it. His name's Jax. He's on hiatus at the moment, he's taking care of real life stuff. But yeah. It's kind of his brainchild, I guess. Because that's exactly. And it's still against TOS, like, to, you know, particularly if you just come in and be like, oh hey, come check me out, here's my link, and just drop the link, like, static. Way to talk about it that's not, yeah, exactly right. You know. It's Will Wheaton's rule, don't be a dick. And like I said, it is personal preference to the streamer, but in my case, like, I'm perfectly happy for people to come in and talk about it, ask questions, whatever. As long as it's not, you know, blatant, just come check me out, here's my link. Or the other thing that seems to happen sometimes is, like, somebody will come in and be like, oh, have you heard of such and such? No. Oh, well, they're streaming right now, here's the link. And then, like, I've seen that, like, in other chats, and I've gone and looked. I've had, like, a quick look under, like, my alt. I've gone and had a look, and it turns out the person that came in to do the advertising is one of the moderators of the person they're advertising. That happens way too often. It's like, oh, come on, don't be like that. Oh, but it's not self-advertising, the streamer didn't do it. So fucking what? You have missed the point. Yes, please go follow Jax. Like I said, he's on hiatus, but he's still awesome. I have streamed, mostly to hang out with IRL peeps. Nice! Hang on, let me check. Oh, I might have to go do it under creates. Oh, wait a second. Do I have that command over? Hey! There we go. So if you're a streamer peep, let's put an 07, just like that, just like Geek did. 07 in the chat. And then all the rest of us can be like, oh hey, that's new people to go check out. Sick. And like, if it's not follow for follow, we're not about that. If you see someone and you follow them and you go check them out and you decide that their stuff isn't your cup of tea, unfollow them. That's fine. You know, not everybody is gonna like everybody. There's way too many different like people. Birds and blasting thingy when they give to me to use it. Fuck's sake. Amazing balls. There's a video on the King of Random channel where they made their own sandblaster thingy with an air compressor and a drink bottle. I want to try that. Yeah, that's like, dude, no, exactly. I wish I could set up my own stream. I'm gonna have to go deal with that, aren't I? Wish I could set up my own streaming platform to insulate from errors in the Twitch matrix. Yes. Twitch be twitchy. No, that wasn't the beasties. Actually, that time. My upstairs neighbour has left a bag of rubbish on their balcony. And the wind has like it's been up there for weeks. And the wind has just been flinging it around and it's like hangs over the balcony now and yeah. Now there's a soft drink can running around my courtyard. Give me a second. And fixed. Should I stream it? Sandblasting. Fuck yeah. If you can manage it, absolutely, why not? Yeah, missions our stream program start as well as video games. Sweet! Tried streaming, but it's too hard on my laptop. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Unfortunately, even if you have like minimum settings and everything else, like there's still like a minimum that you like need your equipment to be at. Stream all the sandblasting. Yes. Just don't sandblast the camera. That won't work out very well. Just really noisy to do. Well, yeah. But what are you sandblasting though? Are you just like stripping paint or something, or are you actually like doing some kind of like designs and stuff? It'll be milk lens camera. Oh my god. On glass. Sweet. I mean, I'd be interested to see it. Curious, why do you have separate accounts for games and crafting? So, when I decided that I wanted to stream crafting, at the time on the gaming channel, and this is going to sound very arrogant, and I'm fully aware of how like obnoxious I'm about to sound, But at the time, the gaming channel, my average viewers was like steadily increasing, and I kind of arrogantly thought/believed that I was on my way to partnership, and I was worried that by doing crafting on the same channel that my numbers would drop and I wouldn't get partnership. So I thought I'll have separate channels so I can, keep the gaming over there, and that can, continue on its trajectory. And I can come over here and hang out and craft and not worry about it affecting any kind of numbers and stuff. That was the thinking, the rationale. Didn't end up working out, but you know what? That's okay. One backing glass. What I think to do figures. Ooh. Not as arrogant as I can sound. It sounds very yeah. Oh, I was going to be partnered and I didn't want to jeopardize that by doing crafting. It just sounds so, so dicky. That's why I always put that disclaimer on there. Because I do realize how, arrogant that sounds. But, yeah. Oop, hang on. Yeah, so sandblast my terrace glasses like frozen glass, that paint and keep on glass probably have to... Ah, right, yeah, fair enough. It'll be a bit more permanent. Just wait for a tattoo artist. They got asked what is the most painful place to get tattooed, and stuff some places, and they got asked where is the least painful place to get tattooed, and he said on someone else. Not wrong. I get it, this channel for human stuff, the other for cat stuff. Exactly! Yes! Yes. It's funny actually, because geeks, because people would ask me why 17, and the honest answer is that it's my lucky number and always has been. But there was a bit of a joke kind of story that I was the 17th model. There was there's been prototypes of Quirky Geeks, 1 through 16, and they were all not good or whatever. But there was a joke that Quirky Geek 16 was actually the best one, and they didn't realize that until after they created Quirky Geek 17, and so Quirky Geek 17 sent Quirky Geek 16 on a long tropical holiday with heavy shoes. And so that was kind of amusing. And then when I made this channel, obviously the bit at the start is still quirky, for affiliate prefix, it takes the first 6 characters, and then if there's if there's others, it just adds a number on the end. Oh, I smeared it. Oh shit. I'll have to do that again. And so when I got affiliate on this channel, which I wasn't gunning for or anything, if I got it, hooray, and if not, it didn't matter. When I got the prefix, I got Quirky 16. So that was... yeah, I appreciated that. Because my brain was like, oh, one more and I would have gotten Quirky 17, and that would have been... and I'm like, hang on a second. I could actually make that work. I can play that into the story. But anyway, how are both channels doing? I don't know. Because I was off for so long, I haven't got any recent statistics. Shit, how am I going to do this now? Should I just stick that down and then stamp over the... Yeah, that should work. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, good. Didn't fuck it up. Yay! Okay, that's that one done. Move that off before I smear it again. And put that away. And take all this off. Ah, get off. Hey, Manzi! Hey, do mate. Sweet. We got two. Hang on, let's get. Great, I'm going to be able to fit them all on the screen, am I? Nope. Oh, did I? Oh, I smeared that one as well. Shit. And I just smeared that one again. Fuck's sake. Why didn't I heat set them? Why didn't I heat set them? Damn it. What I could do... stamp them again on a separate piece of card, get that heart die out, cut it out, and actually like fit it in there. We can save it. It's annoying, but we can save it. I got my same username on every single system but two. Is that just like, did somebody else get it first, or? Unbeing an account some chat set up for his moggy. Aww. I mean, I know that sucks for you, but like, aww. That's cute. I wonder if I could fit both of them there. I need the heart die. Oh look, I have to get out another fucking box. Thankfully it's on the top though. I can't actually remember which size it was. Oops. This strip of magnet is not particularly strong, but it does help keep them mostly neat. Those two, I think. Yep, it's that one. Uh-oh, Charles fainted. Why are you fainted, Charles? Come back. Ooh, I can try out my magic mat. I think the speed ones are adorable, shows they're handmade. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if it was a little bit, but it's pretty bad. Like that one, like it's actually rendered a couple of the letters not really readable. So, yeah. If it was a little bit, just like a little smudge, so I could live with it, but yeah. See, look, magnet. Magnet. So good. I don't have to fuck around with tape. Let's see how this mat goes. It's weird though, because like, when you use two plates, there's like very audible cracking, because the dye like digs into the plate, whereas with the mat, you don't get that. Oh, that cut's so nice. It doesn't do that. Although you can see the indent on it. I don't know whether you guys will be able to see it, but like it's there. We'll see how that holds up. I feel like my crappy homemade one did better than that. Because you F-bombed. I've been doing that all fucking day! Where have you been? This could actually end up quite cute, because this die actually has that little stitched edge. So... maybe it's a silver lining, we'll see. I think, oh yeah, so that one. What do you do with these? I'm hoping to sell them. Speaking of that, I really need to get off my ass and get the, because I have an eBay account for that. I really need to finish setting it up and actually list some shit. Okay, that's it there. Now, heat set. There we go. So that go in there. Oh, did I just? Oh, for fuck's sake! Can I live with it? My inner perfectionist says, "No, do it again." Coming from? Is that one still not? Oh shit, it's not. Fucking hell. Oh no, I just remembered someone sent me a Christmas card at the start of December sent from UK, but still yet to... Oh shit! Fuck. Yeah, that's a... yeah. That's ridiculous. I would probably at that point be like, yeah, it's lost. Don't touch it, Greggy, don't touch it. Actually I can just use that same tape. I thought I was done like 15 minutes ago. Not going to touch the ink. Don't touch the ink. Just leave it. That's better. Actually, that little bit of stitching just gives it a little something. That's nice. Split piece of card. Scrap piece of card. That'll do. Why did I put the die away? Oh, because I didn't think I was going to need it, did I? Da-da-da-da-da. And... oh, I need the other stamp. Which one am I doing again? That one. Sweet. Not there. Whoop. fully sure how much that actually helps, but I'm assuming it's helping, like, dry it. Alright, back to bed I go. No worries, Christ. Hot face, please. Hope you managed to get some sleeps and not be hurdy for a bit. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Cute! Oh, I'm finally happy with it. I can leave it alone now. It was too, like, not good enough. Because, yeah, I do agree with what Ivana said about the, you know, it's the little imperfections that make it, like, handmade. But, like, they were a bit too far for me. They were a bit too far for my perfectionism to handle. So that's cute though, because it's got that little stitched line on there from the dye, and that's actually really cute. I like that. So those two have the stitch in them. That one doesn't, which is totally fine. That one's stamped well, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, that's those three. And then the same in the purple. And then I've got the three. These ones I just made from the hearts that I cut out. Yeah. And they're just layered up. One of them's attached to the card, and then the other one's got a bit of foam on it. I think at some point I will add sentiments to these. I'll probably put it like there and have it on foam tape so it's like raised up a bit, but yeah. I don't think I can be bothered with that right now. So yeah, but that's a thing I'll think about doing. Do you think I should do... How should I... If I was to do these as sets, should I just have like purple set, white set, and then heart set? Or should I have like one from each pile? Mix and match. Have like maybe those two and one of them. I think I like that idea better. Have a mixed set. Yeah, I think I like that idea better. I'll do it that way somehow. It's, you know, when I'm totally like a seller of cards and I actually get off my arse and list some of them on the internet for people to buy. So, you know, in 2024, when I finally become a card seller. Mix and match is my preference? Yeah, one of each, yeah, I think so. Because I think if you just had like, even though they're different sentiments on them, you've still got three that are like very samey. So, if you had, you know, and I would do different sentiments as well, so like I might do like, say, that one and that one. You know, I wouldn't do the same ones together. I would have like, I'd mix it up. And like I said, I'd probably do some kind of sentiment on the hearts ones as well. Just to give it a little something something. So, yeah. Okay. I need to fuck off because I'm starving and I need to put dinner on. That's... How long did I stream for? Nearly 4 hours. Cool. Four hours and I got 6 cards done. Wow. And it wasn't even from scratch. Yes, some I prepared earlier. I'd like to say it was like one of those days or whatever, but like, let's be fair, that's par from the course, so... Ah, dear. Zee! Hello! How you doing? Answers under table, scattering cards everywhere, face rubs agree. You can't make any more mess than what I made mess earlier. Because I'm schmurt. Bye everybody, bye all the peeps. Nice to see you, kiddo. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging about. I appreciate it, I does. Now, let's... let's see who's doing makers and crafting. What am I doing? Over there. There we go. Makers and crafting. Whoops. I don't want to hear myself. I'm not interesting. Gosh dang. Who's doing what? You know, I'm always like, I'm sure this is a thing like everywhere, but like I sort of notice it more because I don't often actually go and look under the categories. But like, it's so cool that there are so many not English speakers doing the thing. So cool. And that's probably the case with every category, but like I said, I don't tend to look at the other ones. This person looks interesting.
Just right now, that's great.
No, shush, mute. Shush. She's got cat ears on her headphones. Yeah. Let's check out this person. Hugs for monkeys! You're welcome, Daryl. I can ask Akino to try and make a bigger one. Mess that is. I have no doubts that he would be capable. Stellar costumes. It just says foam, crafting, and chatting. At the moment, they have a bowl of liquid. That's all I know at the moment. They've got a bowl of liquid, and they've got pink headphones with cat ears. Yep. Let's go check them out. /raid. There we go. Things which we may appear some. Look at all the cutie emotes. Look at them. So many cutie emotes. Thank you for coming and hanging about, peeps. I have hearts for all your faces. Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow. You know, normal stream time, but I'm not like, yeah. Not making any promises. I'll do my best. It'll probably be a later start though, because I think I started later the other day, and that was good. So I think I'll work out what time I'm going to start and then go from that. But anyway, hearty faces, thanks for hanging about. Be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. I shall catch you next stream, wherever and whenever it is. Bye!